What's up, folks? This is Bryan Borland, and I am coming to you today from the driver's side of my Honda Civic, and thanks to the technology of my iPhone, which I have cleverly balanced on my steering wheel. You know, I attended the Saints and Sinners Literary Festival this past weekend in New Orleans, and I had the privilege of sitting in on a master's class that was given by Michelle Carlsberg and Colin Kelly on social media and taking advantage of what's out there for writers to get the word out about their work and the work of the people that they read and respect. And as a publisher, I think that's really cool. I can bring you my work. I can bring you the work of my authors, and that's what I'm going to do today. While I was down in New Orleans, I sat on a poetry panel moderated by Jeff Mann, and had the chance to read some of my own work, but also some work from a couple of really outstanding writers who I'm lucky enough to be associated with through Sibling Rivalry Press. One of those is a great friend and mentor, Raymond, and I read his poem, which appeared in Asaracus, issue 1. That's me on the cover, by the way. I modeled for that. And if you ever see me in person, you're going to get tired of that joke because I use it all the time. This poem, The Mop-Haired Boy, it appeared in Asaracus issue 1. Raymond Luzak, here it is. Summer is a mop-haired, toothy-grinned boy who's never had to work a single day in his life. Lanky, yet never gawky, he ambles by all the girls with petals in their hair, oozing gasps of nectar in his wake. Full of weed-induced giggles, he lazes about and says, "Man, what's happening?" a lot. Nights of fireflies puncture the haze of his vision. He inhales the poppy scents of romance, but it's not enough. So heroin it is. He doesn't understand why nobody wants him now. He's forgotten how one can stink after not bathing so long. Forced to enter a methadone clinic, he cuts his hair. Seeing his own pock-marked face in the mirror for the first time is a terrible autumn. I love that poem by Raymond. Very proud that it's in Asaracus issue 1. Check that out if you haven't already. The other poem that I read by an SRP author was The Touch of the Notch by Theresa.MOV. Her book, Voices Through Skin, is out through Sibling Rivalry Press on June 1st, though we're taking pre-orders now and they ship next week. If you haven't pre-ordered, get on it. It's a really great book. This poem will show you why. The Touch of the Notch. She'd done absurd things as a child. The counting of steps up stairways, the repeating grip of the doorknob in her palm, always going back to the knob, going back to the corner of the door. It had a notch in one of its grooves, a smooth wooden pool of calm. She'd rub a circle to the right, outline the groove, pray for resolve. When she and her 3-year-old moved into their first apartment, she decorated. Inside the perfectly smooth door, she gave her son a room and looked for a hollow space she could call home. Ran her fingers down the wood of every door, closed eyes searching for indentation, that invisible worry dump to help with the nights of her son's temper tantrums, the struggle to sleep by herself before sleep became breaths of insomnia. No notch in any door, but she found a green dent in beige primer on the hallway step. In odd stillness, her fingers traced the small spot, smooth like family, quiet like a gift of understanding. Again, that was The Touch of the Notch by Theresa.MOV from Voices Through Skin. Make sure you get yourself a copy. Thanks for listening. We'll do this again because this is fun. You know, who else is going to stop in traffic and read your poetry? I will. We're going to make it a regular thing. Come back, see me another time. Thanks for watching. See you later.